Well guys, nothing fancy going on today. I got the old Yukon out here at Zarinsky. Still haven't put the docks in, so you know what that means. It means it's still a little early, but hopefully we can get on some. Let's go see what we can get. Well guys, it's a little nipply out here. It's about 33 degrees, about 15 mile-an-hour wind. It's starting to sprinkle. Just sitting here having my little dock demon, a little president on there, a little president, I believe that's the Monarch, using the 832 suffix braid, 6-pound test. Well, change of plans. Zarinsky was a bust. Still a little early there, so we're hitting up, we like to call it a little pond area here. This would be Charlie's on the lake, so we'll see how this goes. Well, took a little break because of the rain, so it rained for a good hour and a half or so. So I decided to take a little trip over to Cabela's and ended up picking some new stuff up. Cabela's has got that the March Madness spring fishing sale thing going on. So we're still out here, we're still trucking. Same spot. Just got back out here, so we'll see how it goes and we'll get some more on there. On the other hand, I feel like a hobo. These gloves, got them over at Cabela's, fingerless. They're nice, keep your hands warm, you can still fill your line. Man, do you look homeless sitting at the lake. Spare change? Well guys, I've been getting some bites and they're tagging it, but very, very soft. I'm using this thing, it's called a slider. Very, very small paddle tail. It's micro. I got just a little baby crappie nib on there. About 3 feet deep or so. I've been getting tags and tags and tags, but once that bob gets ready to go down, you try to go. Oh guys, that's how you do it right there. That little guy right there, paddle tail and a crappie nib. Get you in on some crappie. Some nice size. They're healthy this year. They're real healthy. Strong hit. Strong hits. Started out with a feeding frenzy here, guys. Started out with a feeding frenzy. Whoop. And he goes back in the lake. Just like that. Let's see if we can get another one, shall we? Fishing about a foot deep or so. Little twitches. Little twitches, that's all you need. That's all you need. They're really digging this color. Yet again. That's why they call me Dr. Slab. I know these guys aren't super huge, but when you come to think about it, I always find them. Just like that, I'm on it again. Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, there goes that one. It's all in the presentation. You know, a lot of people sit there and they fight the fish and they get pissed off and they're not biting. And I'm always on them. It's just a little bit of this and a little bit of that to sit here and make sure that you're catching these fish consistently. You know, don't sit there and force feed it or be pissed off. Don't be pissed off just because you're not catching fish. I feel a lot of it has to deal with your mood, your patience, your technique. That's a nice one. You know, it ain't about how expensive your pole is. It's not expensive. Gear, your line, it doesn't matter how expensive it is. You just sit here and catch them all day long. You know, like I said, I'm running a $20 Dock Demon from Walmart. My reel's a little bit more pricey and my line's pricey. But other than that, I'm not spending, you know, $300-400 on a G Loomis rod and, you know, not buying the most expensive reels. Tell you the truth, the reel that I got on here, yes, it's a Fluger, but I got it for 10 bucks. You know, I'm sitting on $30 worth of gear, you know, minus line. Line's a little bit more expensive, but by the time you're all said and done, you know, I'm out here to enjoy myself. I'm out here to catch dinner. It's just all about having fun, guys. That's all it is. Enjoying the sport. Having friends around you that'll keep you going. And all the time, you know, it's not, oh, you're catching all the fish and we're not catching any, you know. It's all good and fun to give each other crap about it, but there's no point to sit there and beat somebody up because they can't get their mindset right on catching the fish. You gotta take the time, you gotta find the depth, you gotta find the color. You know, it also depicts on type of day. You know, it was raining earlier. I sat out here and did absolutely nothing but sit there and listen to the ducks and the geese quack. Now the wind finally let up. There's no more rain. Everything's drying up now. I'm usually here for the evening bite, but sometimes it's that lunchtime bite that'll really get you going, pick you up, doing the little twitches in there, letting it sit, little twitches, let it sit. And you'll know when you get up on them. Where you at, crappie? I know you're there. You know, guys, I know that obviously there's other fish, but for some reason that spottedness and that little bluish purple sheen that you get on these guys, I don't know, there's just something about crappie. You know, they taste good. The little sheen that's on them. It's a really nice color. I've done quite a bit of different kinds of fishing. I've done, you know, obviously I've done crappie, I've done bass, I've done walleye. I did bluegill for a little while. You know, I don't catfish really. Some of my buddies do. I'm not a huge catfish guy. Don't get me wrong, yeah, it's nice. It's nice to go out and go catch catfish. And you know, yeah, it's nice when they're big and, you know, you caught a big one, but anybody who knows crappie fishing, it's all about that little thump. You feel that thump, and it's game on from there on out. I've been stuck doing crappie fishing for the last 10-15 years. Crappie like structure. They love rocks. But what's also nice about catching crappie next to rocks is you're bound determined to catch a walleye. The walleye also love to sit at the base of dams at the rocks. Crappie are getting ready to spawn here soon. We got a couple weeks yet for that, but it's only the beginning of March. But gotta wait for that temp to hit 53 degrees for the water temp. Once that happens, we'll be on them. And I always have a rule of thumb: don't keep the females. You know, you want to repopulate your lakes. And on average, you know, one female crappie for a springtime hold on. For a springtime spawn can lay anywhere between 10 to 100,000 eggs for one spawn. So try to leave the females in. It's always nice to repopulate your lakes. Well, guys, I think this is gonna conclude the end of my video for today. Just remember to like and subscribe, and don't forget, I post every Wednesday at noon. Have a good one, guys.